Good day, YouTube. How will do today? I am the Trishetican, and welcome to episode 22 of our DNS Techpack Let's Play Season 3, 1.10.2. How are we all doing today? So, in between episodes, I've been a little bit busy. I've used all my coal up in here, and I've got a decent amount. I've actually made more than what was there as well, because I've now got just over half a pool of mana. So that's pretty cool. I've also been... I must have broke the last one. You can only get so many rubber bits out before your little bit thing breaks. And as you see, I've actually started getting rid of some of the wood. I've been trying to figure out a way to move them, but I don't think there is anything unless I'm sorely mistaken. I've tried with a cardboard box from Mechanism, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Doesn't keep the identity of it being a special log. So, that's not 100% really the reason we was here as well. If we go down to 3, my new room, ta-da! That's right, I've been busy with marble, as you see, chisel and marble. I think, as far as the aesthetics go, I think it's pretty cool and neat and very clean. Before I said I was going to put the industrial craft IC stuff up here, but this I think not. I think it'd be better down on this sort of cleaner floor, if you know what I mean. It's much more, it's more apparent that it should be here. This is where it should be. So this is where I'm going to start putting the stuff. But of course, we also need to figure out still. That was the wrong floor level. Back down to 2. We need to actually start crafting some of the stuff that's included that we need. One of them being industrial craft. I mean, I was going to use the Stirling generator? I think I was going to use the Stirling generator, wasn't I? I was in the middle of crafting this battery. That's right. So I think I've got rubber now, and I should have a tin cable. Oh, I do. Nice. Of course, I'm looking in the wrong box for it. Take a tree tap out. Why not? So I was... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a Stirling generator I was looking at. Yeah, needed this thing first. Get 3 of them. So I can get 1 of these. And then one of these, yeah. Generator, sweet. Now I'm going to turn that into Stirling generator. No, I'm not really. So I need copper plates, which I don't have. Nope. Many ways to make these plates. I presume because... well, I've got a lot of copper. Thank God, usually I don't have any copper, but now I've got tons. So I'm just going to make a swathe of copper plates. Swathe. Heat conductor. And these are iron casings. So let's make a few of those. To make... do I have a hammer? I do. Doesn't word dictionary to that. Make 6 of them for now. Bacara. Silly bee. There we go. Stirling generator, yay! Now I also need cables as well for this, so let's get ourselves some cables. And I don't know if they've added it yet or not. If I need to... just go straight for the insulated gold. Yeah, why not? So I need a gold plate. Or 3, maybe 4. And I need my, what are they called? Cutters? Of course, don't have them there. And I need it needs to be twice insulated. That should be fine. I know I've got rubber. Come on now. Oh well, I don't actually. Let's get some more of a sticky resin smelted up. Doesn't take too long. That thing does 3 at a time rather than just 1 or 2. It's first machine I'll make as well will actually be the extractor. I think it's an extractor. Yeah, I think that's what I'm needing. So this shouldn't be too hard. Let's get ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Basic machine chassis. Do I have enough? I do. Awesome. And an electronic circuit. Won't have. I need the cables for that. Which I won't have the cojones for. It's also. We need some more sticky stuff. It's a waste doing it this way, that's why I'm trying to not use all of it in one go. I keep on using that thing, it's the wrong one. Silly me. Six is enough. As you see, there's lots of other circuits I could use there, but I'm going to use the IC2 stuff. Cool. So that means we should be able to create a basic system. By basic, I mean very basic. So I'm just going to put these, I'm going to put them in the walls. And I think just here. Stirling generator there. I don't know if this has like an output side and input side. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. You see why I went for marble? It's kind of like, ooh, it's white as well. I put the cables in the back, I think. Yeah, I've got some osmium here I could make. Not that I need to. Yeah, so cables at the back. Presumably that'll work. You are not the thing I think you were. You need heat. I thought you were a normal Stirling generator. So you turn heat into EU production. Right, I knew that. I totally knew that. I know I need like a heating coil or something. Wow, it's been a long time since I've used IC2. Firebox? Electric here? That doesn't matter. I need electric for that. Give me 2 secs, guys. And I'm back. So I realised what I was doing wrong. For the Stirling generator, it uses heat. So I need my fuel firebox. I knew it was something like that. And with this, what I do, I've also made a wrench for testing purposes. I made one because it was broken otherwise. So I'm going to put my fuel firebox here with that bit here. See that bit square there? That's kind of like the heat transfer thing place. I'm also going to put a block here because I'm going to have to face the one on the Stirling generator towards this block as well, like that. I mean, technically, you don't need to see this block, so I could put it behind it, I suppose. There's other modes. The reason that you have a wrench is that this could break and it'd be terrible, so I'm going to leave it there. It can break and sometimes not pick up being normal again, so, you know, don't do that. So in the fuel firebox, you place in your normal fuel block stuff. So, damn it, I pushed one. Oh, that was a good hit. Got two just on the way back up. So let's grab a stack of coal, just because I've got coal there. I don't actually know if the fancy coal that I was using in Britannia will actually work. If I can make this. Let's just grab a couple pieces, because it doesn't matter really if it doesn't work, because I can throw that in Britannia stuff. Let's see if this works. If this works, that'll be... Oh, it works. Awesome. So, yeah, you're getting a stack of that put in. And if I have a look at you should be generating power. Wow, that's generating a decent amount of EU in there as well. So is that 10 EU per tick? Yeah, that looks like 10 EU per tick. So you should be powered up, Mr. Extractor Man. If I go up and grab... Ah, drat. Got to change those numbers to this being 1 or something, and another level being 2. Let's grab the rest of my sticky resin. I'm pretty sure it's not used for anything else. What is it used for? No. Just a resin sheet, which I might need at some point, but I can make that with time. And the reason I'm using the extractor, if I put this in, I explode. Is what I do. I explode. Is that because I'm using gold cable? This isn't high power or anything. This isn't... Yeah, I think it's because I was using the gold cable. Damn it! It's destroyed the machine! That's why I don't particularly like IC2. I don't particularly like it because of that. Oh, means I'm going to go. It destroyed all my stuff as well, didn't it? It destroyed all the sticky bloody resin that I threw in there. Drat. Well, that's infuriating. Very much infuriating, because I spent a long time getting all that. If you can't tell, I'm annoyed right now. Okay. I've got to do all that again and make another one. I'm not going to do that on camera because that's boring, because you've just seen me make one of those. So I'm going to make another, and I will be right back. And I'm back, and I've got myself the extractor, and of course I haven't made everything, so I'm going to go back up again. Because I guess I can't use those gold cables, because they would seem to be changing it up a level, so I need to make those copper cables. These ones. I don't think so. That'll do for now. for now. Now, let's see if this explodes again. If this explodes again, I'm going to not do IC2. Wait, screw you, IC2. Screw you. I didn't think this produces high. I'll come back to it at some point. Right now I'm annoyed at it. Made this whole nice room for you and everything, IC2. And you go and blow up in my face again. Screw you. Screw you, IC2. Screw you. I'm annoyed by it. And I'll get comments telling me how stupid I am because it's very obvious why that's happening, and right now I don't care. Right now I'm annoyed by it. I will do it, not right now though. End of story. So instead of IC2, I think we should start getting in and on to setting up some sort of automated ore processing system. Because right now we have our manual machines sitting here, semi-manual. I mean, I've got these item buffers that I can throw a pile of ores in and, you know, not worry about them too much. But when we've got that mining machine down there, if I look at ore, I'm getting tons of ores. Look at them all that I've got now. I feel that's a lot. I mean, I've got 225 coal ore for crying out loud, and 90 redstone, and I had quite a few diamond ore. I think I've used some of it up. I've got 38 diamond ore. I mean, I think that's a pretty decent amount of stuff I've got. 60 lapis ore. Just got gold ore there. Very happy. Copper, lead, wolframite from Magnetic Craft. I'm not 100% sure what that mod does. And dimensions, and ardite, and cobalt, and cinnabar, and lovely draconium. I mean, I think we've been getting good. So I think we should start. I've been debating what mod to use for it, but I've been told by Blue Sunrise to use IC2 and using IE. So guess what we're using? Yeah, that's right. We're using IE. Blue Sunrise is the mod developer for IE. So yeah, that's what we're going to use. So I'm going to get my Engineer's Manual out. A lot of hammers. Engineer's Manual out, and this is going to tell me all the things I need to know because it's awesome. We need a lot of steel still. How much steel do we have here? We have got 225 steel ingots. I think that's a decent amount. I mean, was there another way to make steel, or was that the only way we could make it? I'm pretty sure the only way to make it was in the blast furnace, or with that. Yeah. So whilst I'm here, I'm going to grab some stack of iron and a stack of coal. Make sure the coal starts getting smelted up whilst the iron starts getting turned into that. Let's get some more. About to have a few bits of coal coke. A few bits. Enough to go in there for now. So, I'm going to use upstairs for this. Upstairs is where I'm going to put my machines. I know it seems odd putting my things up here, but I think it's going to look cool. It's going to look cool, I hope. Up here. And the machines we're going to use will be the arc furnace, for one. Okay, and I'm back. That was a crash, if you couldn't tell. The IE that was currently in the pack had a couple of bugs in it, but I talked to Blue Sunrise, he pushed a fix, so we've got a fix. I've got a fixed version of it now. And it was just the manual that was crashing, so it's not a big deal. We got it done. Anyway, the machines I'm going to be using, what was on before, the machines I'm going to be using for my processing is going to be the crusher. This beautiful block, the crusher, very nice, and also the arc furnace, also very nice. I I think that's the two I want to use at least anyway. It's only two I can think of. Yeah, I don't need the excavator, refinery, fermenter, anything like that. I don't need to make biodiesel or anything like that. I could use that for power at some point. Right now, I'm fine, really. Although the power goes down a lot during night time. Not the end of the world, really, is it? I also want to make this engineer's toolbox. I think that's pretty cool. So I need aluminium, some red dye, and a wooden storage crate. Let's make it, because I think it's pretty cool. Toolbox. So, do I have any aluminium? I do. Wow. And I'm in the wrong bloody window. As always in the wrong bloody window. So I needed 3 plates. I needed some sort of red dye. Or rose red. Maybe I have rose red? I do not have rose red. Do I have any poppies? I have 8 poppies. Sweet. And I think I can put poppies in the crusher to get... No? Oh well. Let's do the old fashioned way then. Do those. Then we already got storage crates because I've got tons. These storage crates should actually be Christmassy as well, since it's Christmas time and I've updated. Oh, they are Christmassy! Look at that! Yay! Christmassy crates. Thanks, Blue. Yeah, so the engineer's toolbox is actually a pretty cool thing. You can put food in it, general tools, some wiring stuff, and random stuff. So, like the wrench will go into random because it's not IE, but the hammer, which I've put away. Hammer that I just threw away in here. Let's take a nice new one. If I put that in here, it'll go up into my tool section. And my food should go up into my food section. And I don't have any wire or cables on me, but if I did... So if I were to grab some of this HVK wire and put it in there, it goes into the wire section. Handy, right? And you've got all that for putting random stuff in as well. So this is handy, I think, for a lot of reasons. It's just cool. Since I'm doing this mod, IE now, don't need you anymore. Put you away. Wander the forest. Let's see if you go in the tool section and wander the forest. Nah, you go into anything. But that's fine. I can put certain things in there that I do want with me. Green Grove, yeah, why not? Flower pouch, yeah, why not? I mean, yeah, that's fine for now. So, as you've seen with the engineer's manual, I need a lot of steel for all my, not metal press, crusher. All of these are steel scaffolding, engineering blocks, redstone engineering block, light engineering block, steel fence, and toppers. So let's start off at the top with 10 steel scaffolding. Got a decent amount of steel. Let's see how much we can make. So I want to make the steel scaffolding, and you get 6 per craft, so that's pretty cool. Now, it said we needed 10, was it? 10, so I'll have to make 2 sets of this. That's fine. Then I needed 1 redstone. Oh wow, it gives a wee tick once it knows you've got enough in your inventory. That's brilliant. 1 redstone engineering block. Should be too hard to make. And I don't need a few of these, so... Well, no, I just need 1 of these ones at least anyway. So, engineering block. Done. And then light engineering block, I need 10 of those. Light engineering block. So I need more of the mechanical doohickeys. Let's make a few of them. Keep it an even number, unusually. That's 12, only needed 10, but not a worries. Steel fence and a hopper. many did I need again? I needed 8. 8 steel fences. Drat. That's enough of those. And hoppers. And I might go out and kill that spider. I've really got no chests. So wait a sec. Tons of chests. 7. I think I needed 9, didn't I? 9. So now I do need to make some chests. There we go, 7. 9. Awesome. So that means we should have enough to make ourselves our crusher. So let's go upstairs. Unless that spider's nearby and I go kill it because it's annoying. Are you in the roof? Ah, you pest. Anyway, so I think crusher over here in this corner, I think. Yeah, crusher in this corner. Now let's see how we actually craft it. So we need, so what's the front, back and sides? So that's most likely the front. Yeah. Oh. So I want it this way round. Okay, so we've got light engineering blocks, scaffolding. Let's put that down first. So let's put all the stuff I need on my hotbar. Like that. So it was light engineering blocks, scaffolding, scaffolding, light engineering blocks, scaffolding. And scaffolding. Ooh, that's nice and neat just in that corner, isn't it? Next level! Excuse me, my throat's very dry. Light engineering blocks. That's surrounding there. And engineering block in there. Like that, and then that. Is that right? Yeah, that looks right. Next level is the 9 of these pointing downwards. Bam. Perfect. Then I should just need to right click. Excuse me one second. Very dry throat there. I apologise. Yes, so I should just need to get my hammer out, which is in my toolbox. And there we go. We've just made ourselves the first crusher. Awesome. So the power comes in on this bit of the block here, which I'm just going to, even though I'm like this far away, I'm going to use the flux network. I'm going to use it as wireless as possible. And this is where I can use redstone to control the on and offness of it, which is also cool. Also, when it's on, don't fall in like this because you will die. But you do get a cool message, so, you know, plus minus. Also, the input is just dropping into here. You drop into there for the input, and it spouts out here as an output. Cool, right? Don't worry, I've got cool ways which I'm going to automate this. Hopefully. I've hopefully got cool ways that I can automate this. So let's make ourselves the flux, something or another. It's not the flux plug. It's the flux point. That's a flux plug, so it's a flux point. I believe is what it's called. Flux point. Yeah, it is. Chance of me having everything here is very, very slim. Awesome. So we've got flux point, which I'm going to put here, which I'll then put onto my network. And that should be it. Yeah, you should be powered up now. Awesome. So you should have a very ghostly presence on top of there. It's better. Do I have anything on me to crush up? I do not. I've really got to think about making a wireless point for this network, just so I can, have a wireless point. I don't know if I can throw this through the crusher. I can't. Well, I get 4 coal out of it as well, so yeah, I'm definitely going to use this in the crusher. Let's see. Yeah! Boop. 4 coal! Awesome! And I do believe it's got like I don't know if it's an infinite buffer inside it, but it's definitely a very large buffer where you don't really have to tend to worry about things dropping into it at an extraordinary rate. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. So it also runs on speed depending on how much power it receives. So because I've just got it hooked up to this system, it's basically got a lot of power. This outputs 15,000 RF per tick is its maximum output. And okay, right now it's receiving a decent amount of power. We'll use disputed, but anyway, so we'll get to automating it after I've finished making the machines. So now that I've made the crusher, I want to make the arc furnace, and I have just remembered the problem I have. The arc furnace has to be topped with electrodes. Now, the problem with the electrodes is I need to find them. I can't actually. I need to find the blueprint for them, which I've not got, I don't believe. Let's actually go downstairs and check, because I have got some blueprints. Projectiles and projectiles, drat. 2 projectiles. Common and specialised. So I mean, if I want to make the revolver, I've got all of those bits down. Oh wow, that spider is driving me nuts. So I'd have to go. I'll craft all the other bits for it. I'll craft all the other bits for the arc furnace because it needs a lot of stuff. So I need a cauldron. Very straightforward. Cauldron. I need then a 14 sheet metal slabs. Sheet metal slabs. Iron sheet metal? Lead sheet metal? Steel sheet metal. Should have known that one. Steel sheet metal, which is steel plates. Craft a few of these. Should use my other engineer's hammer, but such is life. So how many did I say I needed? I needed 14 slabs. Does that mean 7 of these? No, it means more than what I have. Got them. Yes, and 8 steel sheet metal as well. Of course it is. Ah, wow, I'm like 1 short of them as well. There we go. That's nice, Blue. Thanks for your brilliant thing. So 6 steel blocks. Wow. Luckily, I did craft so much steel before. 5 steel scaffolding. I should actually have some. I have 1 piece of steel there. Wowzers. What did I say? Scaffolding? 5 steel scaffolding. Then 10 light engineering blocks. 10 of them. Sweet. 5 heavy engineering blocks. Heavy engineering blocks. We got this down. We've got this down. Heavy. Oh wow, you guys need pistons. Blue, you're killing me. Needs to get a set of 2 with these. Oh, I need steel components. Electrum. Hope I've got a bit of electrum. How many did I say I needed? 5. Out of electrum. Just gold and silver. Gold. And silver. Set you 2 alloys. And heavy engineer block. Get. Last thing is 27 reinforced blast bricks. So I need blast bricks, which requires all of this, which I don't have any blaze powder. I have only 2 blaze rods. $27 it said. Yeah, I need to go get some more blaze powder. And some more bricks. That shouldn't take too long. In here. Chances are I'm going to be out in nether brick next, of course. Out of everything. Put up netherrack. So I've got a few more bits and bobs to actually craft for this, because it's going to take a wee bit of time to smelt all these things up. Meantime, how are you doing? You're doing fine. Keeping my steel supply mildly up. Hey, spider, come down here and fight me. Spider, where are you? Spider! Seriously cannot. Oh. Okay, I can just see that spider up there. How are you doing? You finished? Cool. Oh, that spider. That spotter. That way, need that, put that away. Then put that away. Need all that. Put you away. Need you. Don't need you. Awesome. Cool. Let's see how many I can make now. 16! Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the nether, which will be fun, and go get some more blaze rods. So I'll go do that, and I'll be right back. Actually, I just noticed the timing of this episode. It's gone way past wrapping up point, so I will go to the nether in between episodes, get ourselves some blaze rods and whatnot, and I'll be back in the next time. So guys, this is the Trish Etiquette, signing off episode 22, I believe. Have fun!